going on, everybody? Finally, we're going to talk about some futures trading. I'm going to use MEXC for my platform. I took a long, took profit at 30,700. Now I'm going to go into a scalp short where I'm going to take it and I'm going to do a buy at 30,700, and it's going to come down to 28,900. If you like this content, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell to be notified of future content, and let's get it going. First of all, this is my trading window. Now, when you log in, I'm going to assume you know how to log in, you know how to load in, you know how to do your own KYC. When you get to your wallet over here, you click on this, you go to overview. Once you go to overview, it's going to ask you to make a deposit. Make your deposit in there, and then once you've made your deposit, then you can move over here into the perpetual futures USDT. Now, in order to do any trading, you do have to change it to USDT. So once you've done that, then you're in this window right here. Now, this is your TradingView tracking window. Then this is your order book, and this tells you what prices are being filled and where. And as you can see, it's a very active book because it's Bitcoin. What we're doing is an isolated 5x, and what we're going to do is we're going to set this to buy. Remember, I told you I did my trade last night, and on position history over here, we can see that this was the one that I filled, and you can see it on the window here. What we ended up getting here was 125.25% profit on a 10x long, liquidated itself at 30,700. If you guys remember, I changed the liquidation point because I thought that maybe we're going to have a nice little run in a different direction. So what I've done now is I'm going to do an isolated 5x short, and we're going to go short. We're going to make our buy order at 30,700. Now you can use latest right here if you want to use whatever the current price is, or you can go with market right here, which is a button you can click right there. So I'm going to set mine for 30,700. That's going to be my buy order. My quantity, I'm going to go in for about half right now. I'm going to go 50%. That's going to be a buy order of about it's a 700. So 330 bucks, or no, I'm sorry, $380. So I'm going to take 380 with 5x. That's only about $1,600 worth of risk that I'm putting on here. And now we're going to do a short over here. So I'm going to click short here. Remember, I said that I think that Bitcoin's going to come back down, and let's just kind of look here and see. I think it comes down to at least 29,800. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set 29,800 as where I take my profit. Now, again, my risk at this point is about $300, and I'm setting it for 29,008. Now, am I worried about losing all of this money? And the answer to that is yes. I'm always worried about losing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a stop loss here, and I'm going to set it at 31,700 and see what that looks like. And that would be a loss of about $60. So I do have some leverage. I do have some position in case Bitcoin continues to pump from the position that it's in right now. But let's do 32. We're just going to set it at 32,000 and say if it goes up 32,000, we're just going to liquidate that position. We will lose $80 off of our initial $380 investment, but that's going to be it's going to be worth that risk. The potential profit on this is $55. So we are taking a risk on this one, but our leverage position here is about 14% here. You know what? In fact, we're going to go up here and we're going to change this all up. Let's just do 10x. Why am I doing 10x, by the way? I'm doing 10x because I'm confident that that this is probably how this plays out, that the position that we're in is going to go from 30,700 most probably down to at least 29,800. So I'm taking a risk here. I'm increasing the position here. So the estimated P&L is going to be 111. My liquidation area, 32,000, is going to be 160. So if Bitcoin gets crazy and Bitcoin starts running, like I do think it's going to 33,000, obviously, but there's a lot of resistance up here in this area. So I'm feeling comfortable with the fact that it hasn't gone over 31,475 at this point. Now, if I look over here and I see the difference here, it might be about 32,200 that I would want to set it, maybe 32,300. So let's actually just go ahead and do that just in case. So our risk here right now is $198 on liquidation at 32,300, and our take profit area, really, I would like to see this come down to the 28,000, this little range right here, 28,900. So In fact, we're going to invert this just a little bit and go to 28,900. And that's going to make it $222 is the potential side. And then we're going to open this short right now. Boom. Okay, so now we've opened up a short, and here it is. This is the open order that we've set up, and the order's incomplete. It has not been completed yet. So it's going to be sitting here waiting for us with the idea that we're going to buy at 30,700. So when it pumps up here to 30,700 the next time, we're going to fill that order. Once we fill that order, it's going to automatically sell when we go back down to 28,900. Now, my risk tolerance here, my risk tolerance was 32,300. And if it does, I'll lose $198. And if I ever want to come in here, I go to TPSL on my open order or my open position, and I can hit the edit button. And you can just kind of investigate here and see, like, what position do you want to do? So my stop loss is telling me right here that it's 32,300, which I can change if I want to get a higher risk tolerance. I mean, I could liquidate the whole thing. I can just remove the stop loss and just get completely liquidated just in case. Or I can take this arrangement here and I can come down. If I think for any reason Bitcoin's coming down to a lower number, like let's say I think the market's about to collapse, I can come in here and I can change it to 25,000. And it tells me right here, if that were to happen and Bitcoin were to collapse down to 25,000, then off of the $380 investment that I made here, I would make $705, and that would be a P&L of $185 or $186. Now, this is because I'm doing a scalp. So, and that's what this would be called in this context here. The scalp trade is just me trying to make a few bucks off of this position coming back down. So just basically adding to the bag, so to speak. Now, if you are, by the way, if we find a bottom, and we're going to confirm that, by the way, and leave it as it is, when you're doing this, if you confirm that you've reached the bottom and you think that your position is a bottom, you do not have to, and we'll go to the day chart here so that you can see it. If you think that this is a low in the market, for example, 16,600 and 16,190, you think this is a low for the market and you go long, you don't have to set a take profit. You can just let it run. So there are plenty of open orders that are sitting out here at 16, 17,000 that are still just running because they're up 1,000%. So that's basically how it works. Now, very easy to do, very risky. I'm not telling you that this is what you should do. I'm just showing you what I'm doing to let you guys know that this is the position that I'm taking. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified of future content. And remember, this is not financial advice. My name is Bleeves. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you again very, very soon.
Whoa, another shot of the bullet. Loaded, got complex, cocking and pulling. That bottleneck look like the Loch Ness. What are we doing? I'm about to fall out, boy, in the proofs and the pudding. So, can we forget about the things I said when I was drunk? I ain't mean to call you that. I'm ice cold like the keg the bartender tap. On another level like I'm